What's going on, fam? It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lecky Murray, and I'm back with another exclusive interview. This time, a friend of the show goes by the name of Shon The Phenom. This is also sponsored by Shon as well. If you want to sponsor a interview, all you got to do is go to chhnow.com, go to promotions with CHH Now. I got to change the domain name. It's really real. But Shon, man, how you doing today?
Man, feeling good, man. Thanks for having me again, bro. It's always a pleasure, man.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? So the cool thing was we were supposed to do an interview, and Sean Church called him, and it was either superstardom or church, and he chose the right thing. You know what I'm saying? He chose the church, and you know he got it. Amen. This man is a serious saint. God has a big old house for you, Sean, when you get up there in heaven, man. So congratulations, brother.
Man. Hey, man, when Pastor call, man, you gotta go to him, man. You know, any opportunity to serve, bro, man, you gotta do it, man. Got to.
Hey, man, yes, sir. So last time we talked, man, you was releasing Still Loading, and now Still Loading has dropped, featuring Tori Deshawn. It is out on every platform that you can think of. So go run those numbers up. So Sean, talk a little bit about what the single has done and how it's impacted people. What's the response you got? Just talk a little bit about the impact of Still Loading.
Man, so definitely, so the song Still Loading did 2,000 streams in one week. You know, so I think that's probably the most I've done in a week. You know, and I'm still on the come up. You know, but for me, that's an accomplishment. That's small to some people. For me, that's an accomplishment. You know, but since then, man, like the response has been great, man. I got some dope features I'm locking in right now with some other people. Like people actually reached out to me to do some songs. You know, I ain't had to reach out to them this time. You know, so that's been nice. You know, so other than that, man, like the numbers are still going up. Like, you know, I'm excited to see how far it goes, man.
And you know, like I said, 2,000 for a stream. Never underestimate humble beginnings. Cause like I said, there's plenty of artists who got less than 1,000 sign on their top 5, and they cannot get rid of that. But yet you were able to eclipse, you know, the 2,000 mark. Talk a little bit about how were you able to do that in such a short time within a week?
Man, I like literally once the song dropped, man, I put work in, man. I was reached out to playlists, you know, DMing people telling them to go listen. I did promotion before the song dropped as well. You know, I did some giveaways, had people pre-save and follow me, you know, and you know, from there, man, like it's kind of like taking its own traction, you know. So it's work behind it. You just don't want to release a song like I'm putting in work. Even today, you know, I put in work. You know, so I'm researching playlists I can get on, blogs I can get on. You know, just trying to see how far I can take it.
And
you know God definitely. Another thing too, man. God's definitely played a part too, man. You know, I can't do this without God, man. You know, like I pray for the song to have success too. You know, so that's a number one important thing as well.
And you know, the great thing that you talked about is that you put in work. You didn't just release it on CD Baby, TuneCore, DistroKid, and just hope that it happened. No, you pitched it to playlists. You know, you told people about it. You prayed about it, and it did very well. So with Still Loading, is it for it, or do we have any more promotional items that's coming with the album, with the single? Excuse me.
Yeah, man. So I'm actually working on a video. I got a video shoot scheduled. So shout out to my videographer Justin. Man, one of the best videographers in Detroit, man. Like they gonna find out about him. He coming up too, man. But we got a dope concept for the video, you know. But we shooting August 15th, and that's probably next up. You know, then we got the EP coming right after.
So the EP, we talked a little bit about the EP in our last interview. So talk a little bit about the EP name and what the EP, how many tracks it's going to be. Refresh the listeners' ears or people who are just tuning in. Talk about what is this EP entailed.
Yeah, so the title of the EP is Blink of an Eye. So, man, God gave me this concept probably 2 years ago, right? And originally I was gonna make it like a mixtape, but you know, I started gearing it more towards like an EP after a while. And the concept I wanted it to be real short. Like I want to give them like 4 or 5 hard songs, you know, hit them real quick, and then just like end the project that quick. So I'm only gonna do about 4 songs on the EP. Still Loading is the first song on the EP, so I'm not gonna release any more songs from the EP until it drops. So when y'all hear it, y'all hear 3 other new songs on there as well. But Blink of an Eye is the name of the project. I wanted, You know, the concept to be real quick, straight to the point. And pretty much, I'm telling the story. If you listen to it, you know. So I'm telling the story. The first song is titled "Blink of an Eye," right? And I'm literally just talking about how there's times like where I'd be at work and like I know like this ain't what I want to do for the rest of my life. You know, like I got dreams that I aspire to accomplish in my life. You know, but I came to the realization that, you know, if I keep working at it and I keep going, you know, before you even know it, you know, that time could come and it could hit you like that, right? You know, and that's kind of where I went that way. Then I got a song with Byron Jawan called 80/20. And with that one, I'm talking about, you know, just making the right choices. You know, so your 80% is your more beneficial choice that's going to be good for you. But the 20% you might feel like it's good, but it's actually not going to benefit you in the long run. You know, so just making the right choices, you know, and I talk about that there. Byron Jawan did really well on that, man. That's one of my favorite songs on the project.
Right. Shout out to Brian Jawan, man. Carolina native. He's a Gastonia, North Carolina native.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he was a real dope man to work with. So shout out to Byron though, for real. By the way, I produced 2 tracks on this. My producer, Damian Reyes, he in Florida. He produced the other 2 tracks. So
so
I
you produced 2?
Yeah. I make beats too. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like to reach out to producers too because I like to have some variety in my sound. If that makes sense. I don't like to have the same sound, you know, for the sake of saving money. You know, like you know,
been there, brother. Been there. It's like
maybe one day in the future I'll do that, but you know, I be having a vision, man. Like even for myself, for my wife sings, so I think the same way for her. You know, and yeah, man, I just believe like in paying for quality, bro. That's just that's how I am, man.
And it shows, man, with your music, with the EP. Excited to hear in a blink of an eye, man. This is going to be great. Is there going to be a promo video? Is there going to be blogs? Like, what? How's the rollout going to be, man? What can people expect from when you're ready to drop this EP in a blink of an eye?
Yeah. So after y'all see the Still Loading video drop, you'll see like a small promo on that. Like, so when that comes, you'll see. But I'm also going to have some other stuff leading up to the EP dropping. You know, so I'm looking at like a fall release. You know, so the day to be announced soon. You know, just finishing up the rest of the project. So I'd say it's about like, you know, 70% done for the most part.
You know, I'm excited, man, because like I said before, last year when I reviewed Early and then the Still Loading record, it's like, ooh. And then you got this record that you're doing. Man, this EP, man, it's like, it's exciting to see when people do things in excellent and how God rewards it. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that your wife is a singer, the fact that your wife supports it, man. Talk a little bit about, before I let you go, talk a little bit about the importance of having your wife support what you do as far as an artist.
Man, I tell you, man, like I thank God for my wife, man. Like I really do. This girl, she's probably the most caring, but she's probably the hardest on me at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, cause she don't care. She'll tell me something whack. Like she's straight up like I made a beat the other day. I'm thinking it's hitting, man. She's like, nah, you need to go. You need to think outside the box. She said everybody doing that. You know, so like you need to think outside the box and do something different. So like now I gotta go and like try to do this beat that I thought was hot. You know, she pushes me, man. She really does. You know, and you know, she plays a big part in like even my fashion. Like if you see like some of the fashion you see, like she's you'll see. You know, but
I see
like,
I seen the drip when you was in that early video. I was like, okay.
man,
I thought you put it together. I was like, Sean got
like when she buy it, I could put it together when she buy it, but like she has an eye to see it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this can be dope. And I would never think it, you know, but like she has an eye to be like, this gonna look good. So I'm like, all right, cool, you know. I wrote that. But like when I have it, I can put my own stuff together, you know, but like she has an eye, like if it's in the store, like I might not think it's gonna look dope, and yeah.
you know, and that's important thing. The one thing that I love hearing about your wife, I love to hear the involvement in it. I love to hear your career, man. I think that you got something that's going to take off, especially in 2020, man. And then this is a perfect time to use 2020 as a launch pad for 2021 because
Exactly.
when everything gets back to normal, which it will, Lord willing, you got to be ready. You got to be ready. You got to be hungry, man. And I think that you're in a good spot, especially Detroit. Man, because you got. Oh, let me ask you this: Are you on record with Portia Love, man? She's one of the rising ones in CHH, man.
Yeah,
As far
man.
as
I'm proud of Portia, man. Portia taking off, man. Like she's starting to, you know, she starting to get a buzz, if that's the right word.
that ghetto record, man, you can hear that a lot on IG, man. That's all you hear pretty
Man.
much. You know what I'm saying?
So I actually, before she dropped that, like she actually came over to my house. Like she every now and then she was doing some recording at my house or whatever, and she came over and showed me that record or whatever. And I love Miles Minnick, man. He's one of the artists I want to work with. He's a real humble guy.
Oh, yeah.
Man, like Miles Minnick is fire, man. I want to work with him, and I want to work with Hovey. Like,
I can see that.
Yeah, man. I just love their styles, man. Like it's Miles Minnick is just a humble guy, man. I talked to him a few times on IG, man. He's a real humble guy. But now Portia showed me that record, man, and I was like, Portia, this is about to take off. Like for real.
Yeah, and Portia, I met Portia. I don't know. I met her. We talked about this. I met her at the A3C event last year. I'm gonna try to go to it this year, next year when it comes out. Lord willing, I can make it. But you know what I'm saying, I was excited to meet all these artists, man, and it was crazy, man. But man, gosh, man, this is gonna be exciting, man. This is Shon The Phenom. He just dropped a new single. It's called "Still Loading." So if you listen to me right now, man, the link will be in the description below. It'll be somewhere in the description on IG. Just go stream it up, man. Run those numbers up, man. Shon, man, where can they find you at, my brother?
Yeah, so you find me on Instagram at Shon The Phenom or Facebook. Like my Facebook page too, Shon The Phenom. It's the same name everywhere. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Spotify. Please follow me on Spotify. I'm trying to get the numbers up. All right, I'm trying to hit 200 followers before this month is over. But yeah, just follow me. I got a lot of good stuff coming. A lot of good content. Like I want to, not just for myself, but like I'm building this team around me and telling y'all don't want to miss out on this.
Gotcha, man. So y'all follow this man on all streaming, all platforms. Shon The Phenom. It's not hard. The way he spells it here, you can find him there. So man, thank you so much, Shon, for the interview, my brother. And, again, this is an exclusive interview. You will not find this anywhere else but CHHNow.com and Lucky Murray. It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray here with my man Shon The Phenom. Got a single still loading. Go ahead and cop that, stream that. Just as long as you don't dub it or steal it or pirate it, it's all good. But man,
they'll be coming for you. I'm playing.
But thank y'all so much, and I will see y'all next time.